Hi there guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Jake, you're here for another reaction, and today I'm reacting to What If Season 2 Episode 2. Now, last week, yesterday's episode was very much a noir detective sort of vibe to Nebula trying to find out who killed Yondu. I really enjoyed that vibe to it. That's what I love. Like I said yesterday, what I love about the shows is that they've given us different types of shows, and I hope this episode gives us different types of episodes you wouldn't normally get. I thought it was a very enjoyable episode. 1000% really enjoyed it. This episode, I again saw nothing about it. I hope we delve more into different characters. One's maybe lesser known. But I don't know, I'm here for the ride. I don't want to just see just things people already know. So, but again, I'll probably, if I still get them on my screen, like, this is the best thing in the world. I'm very easy to please. So, alright, overall, great start to the series, and hopefully this next episode continues, but that's just a little brief intro, guys. I am just going to jump straight into this, so I hope I enjoy this episode, I hope you enjoy this reaction, and if you, camera started to be a bitch again, and if you do, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, that'll be superb. But other than that, see you on the other side. Now, recording. Yep, it is now recording. Perfect. Okay, let's do this. Ooh, we're getting another one without an intro. Like as in the Marvel intro. I mean, it is a long intro. It would take up quite a bit of the runtime.
Barely. It's moving fast.
You are free to engage. We cannot allow.
That's Peggy Carter. Yeah, Captain Britain.
Fire at will.
It's always poor America, always being hurt by this shit. I have to admit, better it happened to America than where I live, because I would be out of New York if this was like constantly what was happening. Oh, this is the kid from the trailer.
Is that a kid?
Not just any kid.
Oh, hello, yeah, in the background. Oh, Peter Quill, okay.
Earth and the stars, whose pain and loss now threatens to destroy the very world he once called home.
Oh,
and
cool.
the entire universe along with it.
Oh, what powers is this? Okay, cool. I'm invested. I'm in.
I am your guide through these vast new.
I don't give a shit. This is such a cool design.
Follow me.
Oh, I love it so much.
And ponder the question. To abduct Peter Quill from his home world.
Oh shit, this is like he just left his mum to die in the
couldn't bring
hospital.
himself to turn him over and chose to raise him as his own.
Yondu!
That's how the story.
The best daddy in the world!
But in this universe, Yondu never had his change of heart.
Oh,
So
maybe not.
Peter over
Yeah,
to his father,
savage.
the celestial being known as Ego.
You won't be needing these anymore, Peter.
Oh shit! Well, firstly, that's so saddening.
When there's so much more.
Saddening? Is that word? That's very sad.
Ego called it.
But also, that is what's his face? It's still him that plays Ego in the film. Kurt Russell. That is Kurt Russell still, right?
Expansion, a long-held dream to remake the universe in his image. And with his son now at his side, he had all the power he needed to bring it to fruition.
Orbital intelligence has retraced his steps across dozens of nearby solar systems, all destroyed, consumed by a wave of cosmic radiation within 24 hours of his arrival.
And I thought my kid was a pain in the ass.
Yes, he does.
Arsenal coursing through his veins.
Well, that-
But a team made up of the best our little planet has.
Oh, is this like the early Avengers?
All that we.
There's no vegetable.
The potato chips are the vegetable.
Ah, yeah, hello, Hank Pym.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Hank, please don't hang up.
You should see this.
Yeah. Now he knows. Has to save his daughter and save everyone.
The plane.
There we go. Wasn't hard at all.
Hey, honey, you want to go to work with Dad?
Oh shit! Is he bringing her in?
Whoa.
Like, I don't. Maybe not as a superhero, but still.
Work, sweetie. Foster. Great.
Oh, that's hold on. No, that's supposed to be Laurence Fishburne's character who played in his name's Dr. Foster. Is Foster? Yeah. In Ant-Man and the Wasp. Goliath. That's it. Yeah, Goliath.
Who's the guy in the armor?
King T'Chaka of the African Kingdom of Wakanda.
Yes.
They
Oh,
involve themselves
what a
in
crew.
global affairs.
What a crew.
Yes. Aliens.
I understand you even donated some vibranium to your efforts.
Yeah, we made a shield out of it. But other than that, things turned out pretty well.
Hey, how'd the
Yeah, we'll forget about that.
Gorbachev wanted to. He sent the Winter Soldier.
What? Winter Soldier. Fuck off. Peggy won't. Does Peggy know who he is?
He looks just like him, Howard. Like
Yeah.
Bucky.
I'd heard the rumors, but even if they're true, the man we knew is long gone, Peg. And we have bigger fish to fry.
So hold on, they knew the rumors that it might have been him in this world. Does that mean they may have known the rumors that the Winter Soldier was Bucky in our world? Maybe. It's a different world, but who knows?
He's on the move. Dr. Wendy Lawson, U.S. Air Force. She's spearheading our joint research
Oh!
into the Tesseract.
She's
Uniform doesn't
she's the
really
one from Captain Marvel as well.
It's Kree Starfleet.
There we go, yeah.
What?
Long story. I'll explain on the way.
Great, we got a Catman, Space Broad, Giant Man, silent but deadly. Good to see you.
And you're gonna be the crusty guy.
I was that you
be able to intercept them in time. New York's a long way from the Mojave Desert.
Not in my ride.
Dr. Wendy Lawson, U.S. Air Force. She's spearheading our joint research into the Tesseract.
that uniform doesn't really look like Air Force. Man, silent but deadly. Good to see you.
And you're gonna be the crusty guy. On the way.
Great, we got a Catman, Space Broad, Giant Man, silent but deadly. Good to see you.
And
And
you're
Tiny
gonna
Man.
be the crusty
Oh,
guy.
crusty guy, but Tiny Man.
Buckle up, Chris.
I mean, is he in Coney Island like to have a fun time, like, or is it something actually he needs to do here to win? Oh, hold on, is that raccoons? Oh, poor Quill.
He does not
He
look
just can't help being around raccoons in his life.
Your Highness, you would think the leader of a technological superpower that masquerades as a third world country would appreciate that.
Sorry. Sorry, other raccoons.
I'm at the crash site.
Oh, shit!
I seem to remember.
Oh, Tiny Man's big now. Tiny Man's big now.
Yeah, I made some adjustments. You two are finished measuring your statues.
That's exactly, well, not exactly, pretty much what I said during the film. Oh, that's cute. Poor kid. You can't stop it from being a kid.
You cover the trap. Again, you?
That's a bit mean. Why would you? Someone has the power of what seems like a god, just scaring them like this.
Into your position now.
Oh, we're going into a little haunted house, the House of Mirrors. Oh, that's just asking for trouble. I actually really pity this kid. How he's just no rocket.
Resistance will only make this more difficult, my young friend.
Black Panther. You've seen what he's done. What made you think Mirrors was going to do anything?
That went poorly.
Oh, well, save Goliath.
Thanks, big guy.
I've got a plan. Retreat.
Everyone actually retreated, and he's just shooting. That's my Winter Soldier. Thor? He didn't give a shit about that kid.
Wow. Is it really you?
If you are referring to your doom, then yes.
Oh,
Bummer.
what a line.
I thought you were the dude from Van Halen.
Van what? Jotunheim was the first to fall.
Asgard. Soon there are.
Oh fuck! He destroyed Asgard.
One, the armies of the Nine.
Oh, why don't we just shove this thing down the garbage disposal? Problem solved.
Wrong.
I don't think it's that easy.
Veil of cosmic energy. Only a being.
Oh, they're gonna befriend. Oh, that'll be nice. She's got the Walkman as well, so she might give it to him, and he might just remember who he is he was as a kid.
Wow. Cool song though. It's always been one of my mom's favorites, or at least it was.
Boo-hoo! No, I'm joking.
Why else do you think I'd fly 10,000 light years to get here?
To destroy it?
By the way, with no tape deck. I'm just trying.
Is he trying to trick her to actually let him out so he can destroy it? I don't know.
Security breach.
There's no way she's let him out.
Where are my particles?
It's really pretty cool of her, I guess, but still.
And here, I want you to have this.
What?
She'd be glad to know I'm sharing.
Aww. Hope, you absolute queen.
You guys are making a mistake. Peter's not behind all this. It's his dad.
In this entire workforce of elite members of, like, you know, of elite government agents, and they're just sitting here listening to a kid tell them how it is.
I will find the boy and destroy him and the shield myself.
Hey, lightning boy,
Eternal flagellation, impalement, some light maiming, you know, standard stuff.
We can't take him. We need to study.
Oh, of course you would.
He's a threat even without the seedling.
Oh, hello, Bucky.
And who would have thought? He's advocating murder.
It's a bit on the nose, if you ask me.
Peter deserves our help as much as anyone.
Oh, Winter Soldiers are like that. He's gonna just go off and try and kill his kid behind everyone's back.
You know that's what Mom...
Peter.
Is he trying to ignore his dad by turning up the sound?
Why can't I connect with... Well, then I guess I'll have to finish what he started myself.
Right, ego, calm down.
Seedling is awakening. Its master nears.
Thor, take it away to somewhere. Fly!
Right outside. Girl was right.
Wouldn't I love to have that printed on a t-shirt?
We have our hands full with just one of these Celestials.
You can't fight them both, let them fight each other. Lawson, tell me
Okay.
on that kid.
Cool. Gonna get father and son fight again.
Definitely not of this world. Really think a child is going to be so willing to fight his own father? What?
You're not a parent, are you?
God, I mean, he travelled, like, you know, so quickly and so easily. Why did he decide to, you know, park all so far out, you know? Could literally have parked right on top of them.
Something from me.
There is breath in my body.
He's gonna kill Thor, isn't he? Oh, is that Thor gone? Okay, he's not gone. he just smacked him up.
And this part of you is me.
He's very creepy, even with like the sort of sexy look they've got going on with him. Very creepy.
You don't see.
Oh, that's creepy. That is creepy.
Let's dance.
Oh yeah, yes, Goliath. Ooh, Thor. Love it. Peggy just literally just shoot him. What an absolute queen. The problem is he can just grow more. Look, it's just never ending. You have to take him out first. What?
Oh, I gotta go bigger.
For as long as we can,
What
but Ego's
the
forces
fuck
are
even
coming.
happened there?
Get that seedling out of there.
To Winter Soldier, do you copy?
Oh,
Soldier, do you copy?
he's gone dark, baby. Darker than the Winter Soldier normally goes. Oh no!
Okay, Hank, look. I can use...
Oh, are you ready to comply? He has no choice when they do that.
Told me a lot about you.
Oh shit! Oh, that is terrifying.
Come on, let's go.
Oof, oof.
I thought
Stand down, soldier.
Oh shit!
Your handler's transmission. It's just you and me, pal.
Oh, go on, Howard.
You can feel like you're drowning in it.
But I haven't, and you don't have to either. So long as you let the people around you
pull you out.
Aw, this is nice.
When you see that kid, all you see is
You don't know.
As I'd say, is he actually going to be able to get through to? Oh, you mentioned Steve Rogers. That's how he's going to get through to him.
would never take that shot.
Please, come join our family.
Aw. Oh, imagine he actually helps raise him as well.
Bucky, please.
Oh, he can't shoot still, can he? Oh my god, thank Christ.
Hank, Lawson.
Whew! Jesus, I thought he actually might still do it.
Here now.
Roger that.
50 years later, Captain America is still saving my ass.
Aw. Lovely stuff.
No!
So let's say, surely Thor Odin's son should be able to do it. At least get out of there a little bit. Oh, that's cool. Brought him down to his size as well. Oh, this is sick. I love this.
This is my home, Dad. This is my mom's home. And I can't just let you destroy it.
Is he going to tell the kid version of him that he killed his mother?
Though you'll come to understand.
My mother. You said you loved her.
And that I did. But I knew if she were to live,
He is going to tell the kid version.
reason for our existence.
You killed my mother?
I get it. You're upset.
Oh, it still actually hurts even in
No,
this
you
version.
don't have the power to destroy me.
A little bit of you will always live inside of me.
Deep down.
Oh, where's he gone?
I've always known you'd turn up.
My mom says I'm a Star Lord.
Oh, fucking hell. Holy shit. See, as if he's the one that defeated him in the end. I mean, that was a very quick ending to Ego, wasn't it?
It's a recipe.
This American libation is surprisingly delicious. What do you call it?
Like beer?
How exotic! Another!
Oh, I thought you were going to smash it.
I thought maybe
Goose!
you might like to have her.
Goose! Oh my god, them two with Goose, and imagine just turn into a bloody alien in front of them. I also like the fact that they literally decided to have the afters of a party, like the sort of We Survived, with just the main core group, not the peoples that are working on like the little computers next to them that haven't got names, but also they just decided to do it in Hank's house rather than, I don't know, like at the actual Area 51 or wherever they were.
Something broke through that day in Missouri. The Winter Soldier may be out there, but I'm pretty sure Bucky Barnes is out there with him.
It's good to see him wear his eye makeup. That means that he's just Bucky now.
Destroyed Ego's corporeal form, but his planet still lives.
It's the Avengers music.
Will not know peace until I have avenged the ones we
Avenged, there we go, that's music.
What, Thunder Brother?
We have sort of a team thing going on.
Oh shit, okay.
suggest you suit up.
Oh my god, they're going out into space to take on Ego. Yes. Yes, yes. Oh, Goose is there as well! Goose! What a fucking ending! Hold on. Also, hold on. I'm fairly certain the Watcher literally said one thing at the start, and then he's not even done his little outro. That was it. And that, guys, was my reaction to What If Season 2, Episode 2. And the title of that one was... I actually can't remember. I literally was just on it. But yeah, I enjoyed the episode. I think it was resolved very quickly. I know that the resolving was them getting through to Peter and yada yada yada, but I feel like it was simply just like a, now I have this power, I'm going to defeat you so quickly, old man. And then it was like, okay, now we're done. Okay, we're done then. So the episode was called What If Peter Quill Attacked Earth's Mightiest Heroes. So yeah, so I think it was resolved a little bit too quickly for me. I mean, if it was the episode was just an extra 5 minutes longer, cool. But it was like a, here we are, talk, so bam, we're in here. Then suddenly, bam, we got this here. We're inside of Ego, and now I put it in my hand. You kill my mother, bam, and then stun. It's like, I just need maybe not even for extra 5 minutes, a couple of minutes, just to give you that little sort of like more stakes between them, you know? And I know that was just the form in which we saw Ego as, but obviously he is a planet, and we have to go destroy the planet, but still, yeah. For me, it was just a little bit resolved a little bit too quickly, but I thought the aspect of it, like, just having these, was it the 80s? Hold on. 80s? I think it was the 80s Avengers. It would have been, I can't remember no, wasn't it 1998 that its ship came? Anyway, I think it was 1998. I can't remember. You know what? I'm talking shit now. But again, to have this version of a more retro Avengers with the people in there who we've seen as they've come into it, they're a little bit more in their older years. To have them then be the main core group of the Avengers kicking ass. I thought that was cool. But yeah, I enjoyed it. Different from last week's episode. If we can have last week's episodes followed by this, which is just fun and silly, I'm here for it. Followed by maybe another one that's weird or different themes. Yeah, I'm here for it. I wouldn't want the episode to be just like this one consistently. You know, I would like them to be sometimes heartbreaking or shocking or like horror driven, like real horror driven. Like, you know, like I would love things like that. But overall, yeah, I thought it was a good episode. You know. I'll just go through the notes because again, very short episodes, very short notes, not much really to talk about. But I love the fact that Peter Quill was sent to destroy Earth. That it was like that was Yondu didn't have the change of heart, didn't want to be the adopted father figure to Peter. You know. Hold on, sorry, I just saw my I need to have a look at a message here. Bear with me. Guess who paused it? I thought he paused it, but then actually unpaused it, then paused it again when he thought he was supposed to be unpausing it. And basically I did all my notes, pretty much about 3/4 of them before I realised I was paused the entire time. I'm a bloody idiot. But yeah, I said some great stuff as well. This is going to be such a rubbish outro now because I'm going to have to rush through this. But yeah, I love the fact that Yondu did have his change of heart. It was, yeah... It's crazy how it's such a simple choice that is him deciding to fulfill his job is just changed the course of what we know to be our history. Obviously a different reality to the multiverse. So, but again, for us it's something so simple. But then obviously of course what's going to happen is that Ego's going to get his kid, going to manipulate him from a young age, be able to then send him on his out to go assimilate all the worlds into him. So yeah. I love the fact we got a younger version of the Avengers as well. Again, I say younger. The people that we got we saw them in their older years, so we didn't see them in their prime. And obviously, this is not live action, but to get a young Hank Pym, get a young Goliath, get a young King T'Chaka, Dr. Wendy Lawson turned up as well. Again, wasn't expecting that one. But then to get the Winter Soldier as well, such a cool. This one's felt more like Misfits being put together rather than like the Avengers. Even though the Avengers again were put together due to an emergency, this one felt a bit more sort of ragtag, a bit more sort of like this shouldn't work. This is weird, and then it's like, but I dig it. You know, I thought that was cool. I did love the fact that Peter got thrown to Earth as well, and then was like. Go assimilate Worth to make it me, and he was like, sure, yes, father. Got there and he was like, is that a fucking carnival? And he's gone straight there. Everyone's legged. He's gone. I'll have that raccoon, Rocket, by the way. But not. That's they know what they're doing. Got Rocket, got in the waltzers with a bloody candy floss, and it was great. And they had to ruin his great time. But again, I like the fact that they came in to try and try and stop him. And they soon realised they couldn't do it. The kid was too powerful, and they had to take Thor Odinson to come along to stop Peter just in his tracks just a little bit, just so they can just stop it, you know. But again, it was great that they realised what they were up against. They were like, let's retreat, and it was like, oh no, Thor's here. Let's go. Let's get it. Stay. But yeah, so I love this version of Thor that we got as well, because we got Thor before, again, in the other one, which was silly, goofy, in love, like, just all wisecracking jokes. With this one, he did do jokes, but he had that very much that darker Shakespearean sort of, like, grit to him, and I like it. Again, he had his jokes, but it was like that nice blend. Like, that's what could have been Thor 1 and Thor 2. I guess you got that, whereas the Ragnarok and Love and Thunder They were just, you know, they were jokey Thors with elements of like sadness, whereas, you know, this one felt more gritty, more sort of like he's felt the weight of the fact that 8 out of the 9 planets in the 9 realms have been destroyed, you know? So I did enjoy that. I enjoyed the help that it was Hope as well that set him free, because, again, the only one that could resonate with this kid would be a kid. They bonded over the fact their mothers gave them their Walkmans, and that's why they hold on to them. And it was just, it just made sense to her and said to him, she didn't put him in a cage, didn't treat him like a enemy. She treated him like a fellow child and listened to him. And it was a nice little sort of moment for them to, again, with all the bloody security they have, it was I can't remember the age, but like a young child going around, we're a Walkman, we're a Keygo, who sets free the deadliest creature on the planet at that time. It's fucking crazy. But yeah, again, something about the group as well. Something I did enjoy about the group is that I like the fact that they realized where they stood at this moment in time. They had to send in, like, normally it was like, because obviously it landed in New York, but the continent in Africa was like, the whole continent was like, but they know it's eventually where this is Earth's at stake. It's not just, you know, America or Western civilization. So King T'Chaka himself came along. The Russians realized if we don't make this stand now, they're eventually going to come to us. So we need to help stand with them, and sent over their deadliest assassin / warrior, the Winter Soldier. So I enjoyed that. It was like we even though we're not on the friendliest of terms, we will stand side by side with you to help stop this threat. So I really enjoyed that. I do like the fact that they were all talking about what to do. Hope's trying to help change their minds. Everyone's having everyone, and the Winter Soldier's like, we have to kill him. We have to kill him. And you just knew that once they were going against, he was like, I'm going to kill him. It's the Winter Soldier, you know. Again, if it wasn't eventually for Howard, yeah, like, you know. But yeah, again, I love the fact, again, it took Ego seconds. Well, it seems like seconds, but I'd imagine that traveling from, I can't remember where they were, to Missouri, it might be a little bit longer than, you know, a couple of minutes. But again, I like the fact Ego was like, yep, we need to go. He suddenly was there. He parked ages away, decided to make his way in, and then suddenly he's then able to create like all these sand versions of him. His powers just seemed ridiculous. I couldn't get. I thought he drew his power from his planet, but and obviously the seed was there on Earth. I just found it crazy that he was able to be so powerful to be able to build up these sand creatures and be able to hold that. I thought great moments there for a lot of people. Black Panther was like rocking up and just doing these outstanding moves. Thor literally just destroying people with lightning and his hammer, just sending shockwaves around him. Goliath as well. Those moments where Goliath was being taken over by a bunch of them as he told himself, shrunk down to a tiny size, and then went big again and then smacked down. That was great. Great little moments of these characters showing off their stature as heroes. I thought that was a real good sort of moment for them. But obviously, the power of a god is the power of a god, even though, you know, Thor is a god either way. But, you know, Ego is a bit too powerful for them, you know? But yeah, but I thought, yeah, that moment between all three of them showed, like, the three of them against the sand egos were good. Ego Sands. I like that one. Ego Sands. Yeah, I did enjoy as well that it was Howard that spoke to Bucky, as in it was like it was a very, very good thing. I thoroughly enjoyed it. That it was, he got through to him using just sort of like the fact that he knew him, his history, and then bringing up Captain America. Like, you know, it was, again, he was able to intercept the cons before he was able to give, like, you know, to be able to complete his order. And it was in behind all the Hydra sort of manipulation and sort of rebuilding of his psyche, there still is, like he says, Bucky Barnes is still in there, and he was able to reach him by just using what his friend Steve Rogers would do. And I think it was a really nice moment for him, for, again, to build up his Winter Soldier. Eventually we see him being able to, like, sort of be in America, looking over his old city, I guess. And be what could be, like, he looks like he might be on street level now. Street level, like, that's what I got the vibe from. Took off the eye makeup. He's Bucky Barnes now. It's lovely stuff. But I did enjoy that they were talking about. Again, the whole thing with Hank as well. Hank deciding rather than try and blast him or subdue him. Sorry, I'm gonna mute this because I keep on getting notifications. Hold on. Yeah, so I did like the fact that Harold was like, we can't go in and just treat him like a weapon. Like that's what Hope was able to teach him, rather than lock him up like a criminal, rather than treat him like an enemy or anything like that. You need to be able to get this kid to turn against his father. You can't try and bully him or force him to do it. You need to like sort of talk to him to see it. Yeah, again, I do think that talk a bit. That was enough time for me for them to be able to get through to Peter to be able to talk about, like, again, the fact he thought he'd come here and might help him. It hasn't, all that stuff. But then again, the next bit then was suddenly that it's all began a bit too much. Then suddenly they're all there. I did like the moment with them going through going like his aunt. I thought I muted that, for fuck's sake. I haven't, but I thought it was gonna be. I thought the whole thing then like sort of shrunk down. He was there with him, like keeping him small, getting him through the cracks. I thought that was good. I thought I was gonna get more of that, or maybe a little bit more of a fight or something like that. But again, I thought it was a bit rushed. I do think that we felt Peter's. Again, there was a grown ass man who has a lot of emotion as his kid, but we felt Peter's like sort of pain in Guardians 2. Whereas this one, it was like you can remember, there was like you had to, and then it was like but again, this Peter was more successful in defeating him, I guess, in quicker time. Obviously, they did the planet in Guardians 2, but yeah, I mean, I've just felt that bit was rushed. I feel like we could have just had another couple of minutes of dialogue, or even just that, or just maybe a little bit more of a scrap. I don't know, but the whole was suddenly just like it was like a. I didn't want to do this. You'll do this. I'm your father. I killed your mother. You killed my mother. Yeah, I'm gonna take this little seed. Bam. Fuck you, father. And then father's gone. It felt a bit rushed. Just give me another couple of minutes. But again, that's just me. Just maybe a little bit nitpicking, maybe, I guess. But again, I guess it suited the episode. It was bam done. Wham bam. Was it no wham bam? Thank you, ma'am. That's it. Yeah. And then suddenly the back at Hank's having a party after he was like, sort of, I'm done with you guys. I don't talk to you. I know what you did. You betrayed me, all that stuff. And then suddenly we saved the world together. All right, come back to mine. After party at mine. Leaving behind, like I said, everyone else that's been working up until that point. Just the main core group, And then suddenly it's like they have a nice little fight. Goose is there. Let's not forget about Goose. But then so he's like, oh, I gotta go. We have to go fight Ego on this planet. Well, shit. Let's we're a team. Let's go do it together. It's like, how is it? You forgave each other very quickly. But I have to admit though, that last shot of them as the ragtag group all walking together, that was cool. To the Avengers music, lovely stuff. I did enjoy that. I mean, again, a slight little thing. I do think the end was a little bit rushed with Peter and Ego and Hank at the end. But overall, I enjoyed the episode. It was different. It was fun. It was fast paced. It was crazy. But again, I do hope that next week's episode is not similar to this in its sort of vibes, in its moods, in its atmosphere. I want it to be different, But we'll see. Overall, decent episode, I have to admit. But I'm going to leave it there, guys. So thank you again for watching the video. If you liked the video, please like the video. Comment down below what you think of this episode. What do you think of the characters that were put together as part of this ragtag crew of Young Avengers? No, that's not Young Avengers. Retro Avengers, let's call them that. What do you think of actually Quill being handed over by Yondu, the actual storyline of all? Do you think it was rushed? All that sort of stuff, comment down below. If you like these types of video, please subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, get a notification every time I upload. There's a bunch of other videos around here to do with me, and I react to a bunch of Marvel stuff on here. I think at the moment I'm just doing this, Star Wars Rebel, and I get Doctor Who when it comes out. I've also got a bunch of other Doctor Who videos with me, and also with my little brother. We react to New Who. We're on David Tennant's first season still. I also did MCU reactions with my mate Josh. He barely had seen any of the films, so they're all on there, phase 1 to 3. Anything like that takes your fancy, have a look, subscribe, that'll be great. Thank you again for watching, guys, and I guess I'll see you tomorrow. I'll see you out there.